So hello guys, so today I'm showing you how you could have captured these trades, or you will capture in the future, using purely SMC, no MSNR, nothing, no CRT, only SMC. It was actually quite easy, but we did have some flaws, like right here, this trade I missed it, and this trade, the original one, this one, I did miss it. Yeah, due to, I'll show you in the video. So I don't want to destroy all this work because I'm waiting for something. So let me use another broker for this. Let me use Paperstone. So here I started marking. There was an OB I was waiting for, another block. It was on, it's a bit, it's quite far. Let me show you. It's actually here, not that far. It was on Thursday. Yeah, this other block, I was waiting for it. I've been waiting for it for some time. Yep, that's the other block. You remember what another block is? This, the last candle before an impulsive move, the opposite candle, this one. It's a doji. Yeah, it's a doji. Okay, so then after that, here, so we came here, we entered into the 1 hour, 15 minutes. So mind you, the price was around here. So let me put a line. I've not yet paid for my trading view. Again, I'm not paying for it anytime soon. So the price was around here. So we waited. It came into the other block, as you can see. And remember, as I've been saying for quite some time, that in POIs, your point of interest, it's actually easy. A lot of people just learn SMC through chalk, break of structure, liquidity, but they don't know how to use them well. So it's basically this. In your POI, you look for a liquidity sweep inside the POI. Then you look for a change of character. I know they're all the same things you learned, but I think people don't know how to use them well. Then you look for liquidity again. Liquidity. And after that, another small POI. I know it looks a lot, but trust me, it works like magic. And if you have been here for some time, you see like how we use it. It's nothing so crazy. It's something so simple actually. So I just came here. So here we saw this sweep. I'm not using my other broker for Oanda because I'm waiting. I don't want to destroy all that work to erase it, because I will need it for, we're waiting for confirmation for some buys. So that's why I'm not ruining it. So I just come here. Inside the POI, you have this, we have that sweep. It was so basic. It was so simple. Then after that sweep, this sweep here at Wednesday 27th May. So we had that sweep. Then inside here, it was a bit tricky. So my normal, people ask me how I use my time frames, how I align them. Let me write it down. I start from just the day, just like it's so normal, daily, then 4 hour, then 1 hour, 15, 5, 3, 1. But mostly just I reach up to here. I only go if it's something like so intense and I can't see well, but I reach to the 5 minute most of the time, or the 3. It doesn't matter as long as you're making money. So after that sweep inside the POI, you see here inside it, there's another sweep. There should be a sweep in on gold. I'll start doing currency pairs, although I left them because they were a bit, they don't move that fast, they're not volatile, they don't have that much money, let me say that way, because they're not so volatile, the pips. But I'll go back to them. I'll start doing some lessons on them. So inside the PO, you see here, this thing always actually, it forms some sort of inducement, let me say that, to trick buyers, early buyers. You see people want to buy here. If it was a normal currency pair, let me show you a difference, why I prefer gold and why gold stops a lot of people. If it was a normal currency pair, in the 1 hour, somebody will have just done something like this, right? Maybe stop loss below the OB, but you cannot put this kind of a stop loss on gold, bro. You just can't. It's so, let me show you the pips. You can't put that stop loss on gold, and that's why people avoid gold, or they waste their money on gold. You just have to understand it. So back to the original concept. I came here. I was here. Sweep inside the POI, right? There was that sweep. A minute, I'm sorry for that. there's that sweep. Then into the POI, you have to see a change of character. Originally, learning SMC, the original change of character should be right here, right before that sweep here, this high. But again, this is gold, not a normal currency pair, so you don't expect it to come. If it was something like Euro USD or GBP USD, it will have, let me show you how it will have worked. It will have entered the order block, maybe consolidated a little bit, then we would expect for change of character like that, then break of structure, then you enter somewhere around maybe here or here if there's a fair value gap, right? That's how we learned, all of us. That's how we used to learn. If there's a fair value gap right around here, you enter, or if it's a bit lower somewhere around here, you enter after it has swept. After it has swept this liquidity, you enter here. But again, it's gold. So back to our concept. We don't, okay, personally I don't do that. I don't wait for this. Also, another reason is because the stop loss will be too large, extremely large. My risk management is so big, and I don't want it to be like that's huge. I can't waste a lot of money on it. Also, it never comes back after it has passed this high, as you can see. Also, in my videos, you people normally see it doesn't come back. You see, it doesn't retrace back here. Well, it did once here, and I'll show you why. But normally it doesn't come, so I've like wasted all this. Look at all that, all this, bro. So I prefer entering on a smaller one here, down here. So we have that. We have number one, liquidity sweep inside the change of character, inside the point of interest, I'm sorry. Then after that, we wait for this. Let me show you in the 5 minute. I'm telling you how I entered this trade. Actually, everything I teach you here, I'm saying how it's like I'm doing a review of my trades, how I entered them. So anytime I post something here, it's either I entered or it's a missed entry, and I will tell you I'll be honest with you people. So here we have this. We did have this. Let me just mark it. I'm just saying how I did it. I marked, no, let me use a trend line. A trend line is so much better. Yeah, we had this. I like marking these small sweeps. Well, some people can say break of structure to the downside, but I don't here we don't, I personally don't do that. So yeah, we had that sweep. That was the last sweep here. This is a very major key zone for you people to note. You see from here to here. So after this, I waited for a choke. My choke was anything that will pass below that high, that small high, or that high. I don't want to wait for the third one. Now I can't wait for this one. I can't, because if I wait for this one, my SL will be somewhere around. If I wait for this one, it should be somewhere below the protected low, which is here, and I can't. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad if you think, but because I enter a lot of, I usually risk a lot. I increase my lot size, so I can't have that. But I'll tell you the difference. If you want to enter like a safe way, you can enter around. If it has broken around here, then it traces back. You can enter here. Your stop loss here. It's not that big. It's because it's the 5 minute time frame. You see, in a 1 hour, it ain't big. It's big. Now let's go back to the 5 minute. So I came back to the 5 minute. How is it? I came back to the 5 minute. This was the high I wanted it to be broken for a valid change of character. Where are my notes? Let me bring them right here. So this was my valid. This is where I wanted the change of character to be. Inside this high. If it had broken this high, this or this. If it breaks the first one, it's nice. But I usually prefer the second one because it shows you like a bit more confirmation of momentum of the market. Buyers are entering to the market. So at this point, I waited. It broke here, right? The first one. And I was so eager to enter. So you remember I told you something else that I do is that a minute. So our buy was right from here, then the TP, TP2, TP3. I'll just put a line. I'm so sorry, I use a lot of lines. I don't like using colorful stuff. I don't find it attractive. I find it kind of noisy in my market. So this was our buy, the first one, right? Now we go to the other buy. Remember, the market is still moving, right? So the market was around here. So the sell that I was looking for, let me go to the sell, then the buy. It was a sell, buy, sell, buy. So a minute. It was something like that. After that, this is what I saw. You come here. I think I'll just take it. Will I take it? No, I'll not take it. I'll just delete that. Then you come here. This is a point of interest. Why? Using the still normal SMC, it has swept the high. What do? Lower time frame, change of character, break of structure, all that type shit. So you come here. I'll delete that line. Also, this was my point of interest. You can see it's a small order block. It's valid. It has swept liquidity, broken structure, and it has an imbalance. But I did not take quite a good look at it because it was so invalidated so bad with a wick that it wasn't valid anymore. So let me go back to the POSMC. So here, liquidity sweep, right? Then let me use SMC, then MSNR. I don't want to confuse people with like two strategies. So in SMC, it was a liquidity sweep, change of character, which is right. I'll delete that, which is right here. Then a retracement, but it did not reach like higher up. The retracement should have been anticipated for it right around here in this order block using the SMC, but it was not like yet reached. But I'm pretty sure in the future this will be a key zone. I'm pretty sure something will show there, a reaction, a resistance, a consolidation or something, or maybe another good reversal. So SMC, the first one, this is what happened. Literally, how I missed the first entry. The first entry just came literally something like this. It was not something, it was like this exactly. Then in that 50 discount zone I saw this, so I expected, it was so basic, this is what I expected. Here I mark this as my inducement. I don't like using a trend line, but let me use this. No. So this was my liquidity, and you see it was never taken out. That's how I missed that entry, because I've shown you like 4 entries. So this is what I anticipated. In gold you cannot do this. SMC teaches you something like, the concept is all about your stop loss should be in the protected high. Here you can't do this in gold, bro. You can't. It's a lot of pips. Well, you can if you want, but I can't. My stop loss will be somewhere around here, but necessarily I would have waited for the small confirmation, break of structure, change of character, the small stuff. Then I would have like decided where my stop loss would be. So in my retracement, in my re-entry, this is what I looked at. Let me go back to the one now. Let me show you what I looked at. So I came here. This time I was not in the house. I did the analysis, but I was not in the house, so I did not see that. Though my friends took it. In our community, some people took it. So there was this. My initial level was here. Let me mark it key level 1. My origin one. Level 1. The one I anticipated for. Then let me mark this level 2, because I did not see this coming. I was not even aware this was happening. I just like marked it and never did anything with it. Level 2, let me place it there. So in the level 2, I tell you, do this exact same thing. It ain't that hard. It just a lot of people don't understand the real essence behind it. You go to the smallest time frame you can find, bro. The smallest, like you see, assume the market is right here. It ain't that hard, bro. It really ain't that hard. The market is right here. It has touched it with the first week, maybe this candle, then this one. So I think I'll have to pay for my trading view. So if it has touched it, you just go down to scale to the lower time frame. You see it's a valid order block. Well, it's not like a good order block, but it's like how will I say, a supply zone. I don't know if you people have learned supply and demand, but you should learn it. I'll do a video on it. Not my best, but it helped me back in the days. So like you go back to the smallest time frame. Smallest, bro, the smallest you can find that will have a good. You go from big to small. You don't go to the smallest immediately. You go from big to small. So I went to I like using the 15, 5, 3 and 1. So here I still want to be so practical. The market is right here or right here. Actually, let me put it right here. What do you wait for? You wait for a sweep inside the POI. Where are the rules? Let me take those rules back here with us. I don't want to write them down again. It's the same. I think you should maybe note this down if you're not like good at. You need to remember this kind of stuff. It's so helpful. I still do. No, that's too far. Yeah, right there. In the 5, my bad. So in the 5-minute time frame, what do you look? I said a sweep in the POI. Here, this is your sweep. If you can see, you notice it's like a pattern, some sort of a pattern. A sweep in the POI, right? After sweeping the POI, what do you look for? Change of character. Then, well, a change of character. Then what do you look for? Liquidity to be made. For me, this was my liquidity. Then I wanted this high to be broken, which it was. You see right here, it was broken right here. Now I waited for this. That's why I missed this entry. It was so sad. But I'll start working on this back again, because here's the market. Inside the POI, right? Wait for a sweep. After sweep, a change of character. Then, if it was a normal currency pair, I would have entered here. My stop loss above this POI or this protected low, then my take profit right there down. But how gold tends to behave, I just wait for a high to be taken out. Then I expected this. This is what I expected. But you see, I clearly missed it. So, also, I have learned that sometimes, well, I'll look for a good way to have it, but I'll not be waiting for that liquidity to be taken out again. Though, no. I'll try to learn what's happening with the conditions of the market right now, because this is the second time or the third time I've missed something like this because it did not come to sweep it. But I'm pretty sure if I entered early, I would have been swept. Account gone, funded gone, live gone, I'm sure, but we'll see about it. But this was supposed to be an entry. Swept in the POI, change of character, liquidity formed, break of structure, then it was supposed to sweep. It did not sweep, no problem. That's how. So sad, man. My friends are balling, bro. I'm not. It's so sad. No problem. We'll get another one. The market is not going anywhere. This protected low, maybe a bit higher. Room for margin, or actually it's a 5 minutes, so you can put it here in the POI or right here. So I have a friend who entered this trade right here. He entered it in this open close candle. Again, let me remind you just what an open close candle is. This, I told you, this is one of the key things I use in entering. That's why many of the times you'll see my trades, like they get something like this, only a week, a sniper, because of this. You see, body bullish candle, the blue candle, then a week it becomes unfresh, then it becomes fresh again when the body touches it. You remember I said something like that? So their entry was right here. Stop loss was, let me remove that line. Stop loss was above this protected high. Their target came back to the 1 hour. It was so crazy, man. So sad, but no problem. In the 1 hour, take profits. What have I done? Take profits. You go back again. This MSNR. Okay, for me, take profit was supposed to be here. I don't wait for that low because it might reverse. That was TP1, TP2. Here in this low or V level. TP2 there. And TP3. What do you mean by 3? Was right here, because I'm waiting for something right here. Not certain, I've not yet confirmed, but I'm waiting for something, a reaction right here. Either this will, like the buyers will be absorbed in the market, or some consolidation or an inducement. But this is what I'm expecting, something, but we'll see. The other one I said in the previous video was clearly absorbed, invalidated, definitely so badly that I got stopped out. But yeah, so this was the second entry. Right here, before all this retracement, let's go back to the MSNR. Okay, I'm done with SMC. I'm so done with SMC. So here, for this seminar, Malaysian SNR, it was the daily level. Let me go back to it again. It's a dirty chart. It was this level. It had been wicked. How will I show you people without making it untidy? This level had been wicked, right? Then we go back to the 1 hour. I'll be skipping to the 1 hour straight because I don't really do the 4 hour in a scenario because it's too far, man. It's too far. So it had been wicked. Then we wait for a breakout and a retracement in the New York session. So in the V level in the 1 hour, this was the V level, the A level, I mean, to be broken out, this right here, this open close, this zone. But what happened, it did not like respect it. It did not. I was expecting it to come then retrace. It did not. That's why I got, let me return this position. It was supposed to be like that. Yeah, so that's why I did not cut that entry because it did not trace back. But we had this one. It was a second retracement, a retrace entry, re-entry. What am I saying? A re-entry. So here in this, it did not come back. So this was a breaker block. You remember, an order block that has been invalidated becomes a breaker block. You should mark it, extend it, then it becomes another POI. Remember that? Yeah, so it was like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Once again, so the market is, now let me push my market. The market is right here, right? So you go down to the 30 minutes, smaller time frame, nothing. 15 minutes, nothing. 5 minutes, a minute. Yup. So into the POI, you need to see a sweep of liquidity, sweep in liquidity. Let me go to the 3 minute. Did I use the 5 minute or the 3 minute? I can't remember quite well. I'll be doing this maybe probably daily. Anytime I trade, I'll be journaling it in the video so that I can't forget. Yeah, so it was something like this. You see, it's not yet inside the POI, but it has touched the POI. So this was my liquidity sweep. How I traded this sweep, waited for my change of character, which is supposed to be here. But again, I told you, if it was a normal currency pair, it would have been so valid right there, or others might say right here. But there's a reason I don't choose this stuff with the wicks. With wicks, I don't choose them. I tend to see them as liquidity instead of like good highs and lows. So let me escape that. But it's a good high actually if you look at it. But you see, it never retraces it back. Never. Well, right here. But let me show you how. So mine was right here. So I waited. Then it broke. Then it came back down. I did not count this as liquidity because it was not valid. If you are me, you could not have counted it as liquidity. Then now I counted this as liquidity. Now I think for this I'll use a horizontal drain. I'm sorry, I have this flu in case I'm sounding a bit weird. So right here, the reason I missed this is because I did not have my entry right here at the liquidity. I had it right here. Let me show you this order block. I had my entry right here. It was so sad, man. But no problem. So yeah, this is how I missed this entry. Like, was it 4 pips? Yup. But who are you to deny? Who are you? You can't do anything in the market. It was so sad. The pain of missing an entry, bro. It's crazy, it's mad. But what can I do? So this is my second entry. This was supposed to be my entry. My TP will go back again 1 hour. Though I did not hold it for long because I knew it wouldn't be for long. I anticipated that sell. So my TP was in this high. But I'm pretty sure some of my friends had it. And that's why I'm thinking of refining my strat to be having like, I'll work on it because I'm missing some entries. Like, bro, it's crazy. Missing this and this. It was so sad, man. It was so sad. Yeah, so this was the entries that I took and that I missed, but I'm just doing it for showing you people that where I did wrong so that you people can rectify. Yeah, so it's a community to help each other. The reason I'm doing all this is because we can help each other. In the comments, feel free to correct me or provide an idea, or I don't know, man, say something. We should learn together. So yeah, this is how it was. Like, it was so sad. Yep. Yeah, this is what it was like. Feel free to go through the other videos, watch them, Comment, share, like, subscribe. I don't know. Do that kind of stuff. Bye.